New friends?
Hi.
And people I'm gonna destroy?
No!
The second season of Claim to Fame got off to an explosive start with one of the most epic meltdowns in reality TV history. And the second episode keeps things even juicier with a shocking betrayal. We're only on episode 2 of the second season of Claim to Fame, and our Nepo contestants are already buckling under the pressure as emotions run high.
Okay.
No, just let it out. It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
It's a lot right now.
Okay.
You won't believe who gets sent home this week. Keep watching to find out for some major celebrity reveals.
That's some big fish relatives in this house.
This is Sleet Reality, bringing you the piping hot reality titled Don't Get Chummy, You Dummy. This jaw-dropping episode of Claim to Fame pushes our contestants to their limits, both mentally and physically. It's already been established that the main strategy in Claim to Fame is to lie and deceive.
It's okay to lie here. We're supposed to.
And this episode reveals that some contestants are way better at this than others. We're about to get into a lot of fishy behavior. First, boy genius Travis decides to go to Mama Jane for help with his clue about Shane because he's too young to get certain references.
And I want to share it with Jane. I think she is the perfect person to share with because I'm 22 years old.
Even Shane's too young to get her clue.
There's nothing happening. You guys, I barely know my own clue.
Travis's instincts pay off because Jane is old enough to get an 80s SNL reference.
It means to play buckwheat. That makes no sense.
Jane also lets Travis know that he is a target because his genetics can't hide his relation to Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Because you are so important in this house.
This makes Travis cry and gives Jane an opportunity to use her mom's superpowers to comfort him and gain his trust.
Like I'm home because he reminds me of my kid.
But Travis will soon discover that he's also too young to understand that the world is a cruel place and you should never trust anyone, especially on a reality TV competition with a large cash reward.
I'm a good liar, and that's only because I'm a performer.
Meanwhile, Shane's attempts at being mysterious to keep people off her trail is only making people more interested in her.
Shane, you got any good stories?
Shane finally gives everyone a story that might hint at her celebrity relative.
When I was a kid, me and my older brother and younger sister were really obsessed with Michael Jackson, and my celebrity relative was friends with him.
Excuse me? You got to go to the Neverland Ranch as a kid? That's definitely something most of us would have Carly levels of no chill about. So Shane's nonchalant attitude is intimidating, and her strategy of being a non-threatening threat is chef's kiss.
Everyone thinks I'm like this huge threat.
Unfortunately, everyone sees Travis as a threatening threat.
And if we could get Travis out, that would just honestly make me feel a lot safer in this game.
So Jane immediately betrays him and tells everyone Shane's clue, but not that she figured the clue out.
I have a psychology degree. I knew coming into this house that would help me very much.
Chris is on to her, though.
And everybody trusts her, but I honestly don't.
Next, our unfamous contestants, as unfamous Frankie Jonas coins them.
It's time for the unfamous to take their turn in the spotlight.
Yeah, I don't think unfamous is a word, Frank.
Take on this week's challenge, which is all about keeping secrets, even through literal torture. The contestants have to put on clown makeup and then step on hard blocks, stick their hands in disgusting fish goop, and wear a painful ab-splitting device.
I've always wanted to try one of these things, but it really does feel like your abs are separating.
It almost feels illegal to watch. Hugo takes the torture a little too well, making you wonder what he's gone through.
Hugo, you doing okay down there?
I'm doing great, yeah. Chilling.
And the fact that Frankie and Kevin came up with these sick and twisted challenges
You'll be playing a little game Franklin and I designed.
makes you wonder what they've gone through. The celeb relative most able to withstand torture is Monet, who wins immunity. And the softest, unfamous contestants are Gabriel and Jane, which means they'll be up for guessing and possible elimination. Monet also gets to pick a celebrity clue for any contestant. She chooses the strategic Chris, because finally someone's onto him.
I want to choose Chris because I'm sneaky about him.
The house starts strategizing about how to get Travis's clue about Shane, since he has a high probability of going home and taking the clue with him.
And I need to get Shane's clue out of him before he leaves.
Even though everyone is on to who Travis's dad is,
Everybody's saying Neil deGrasse Tyson.
he has a slight chance because potential guesser Gabriel isn't related to an astrophysicist and is having trouble pronouncing Neil deGrasse Tyson.
If I say the name a little bit wrong, am I out?
Travis reveals Shane's clue to Gabriel in a last-ditch effort to get his support.
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah. It's Eddie Murphy.
So now Gabriel has 2 solid guesses, turning his bottom 2 status into a position of power.
It's interesting how that seat might be the seat you might want to be in sometimes.
Yeah.
Even though Gabriel doesn't feel confident about his ability to remember Neil deGrasse Tyson's name,
But just to be honest with y'all, I was one of them hooked on phonics kids, right?
he must have practiced because he correctly guesses Travis's celebrity claim to fame.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Travis calls out everyone for being shady, but there's no meltdown here because Travis was raised by everyone's favorite science dad and is clearly the real winner.
My son, Travis. Both your mother and I, we're proud of you.
Oh, we're proud of you too, Travis. And we're proud of you for making it to the end of another Fleek Reality Recap. Hit that like and share to spread the juiciness. We'd love to see you again, so be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single sip of Fleek Reality.